this is Josh Lasalle from SCS Cloud. I'm a NetSuite certified ERP consultant, and I've done over 100 NetSuite implementations to date. We've been getting a lot of questions from our customers about when to upgrade your ERP. So based on my experiences and some others internally, about a collective of 200 plus NetSuite implementations, we've identified the top 3 most common scenarios causing our customers to upgrade to NetSuite. The first observation we've made is the lack of existing system functionality. So this is an example when companies, let's say in the manufacturing or wholesale distribution space, had the inability to track revenue, maybe handle their manufacturing requirements or demand planning. In the software space, we've seen this when companies have to manage their revenue recognition in Excel, and certainly that can become quite complex and error-prone, in addition to the billing side of that. And then finally, on the services industry, we've seen a lot of companies take disparate project management or time entry systems and want those integrated with their accounting systems. So for example, what this can look like when I talk about the inability to have certain functionality is in NetSuite, you can see, for example, around inventory, I have the ability to do things a lot of other systems might not as I'm growing my business. So for example, the ability to distribute my inventory or transfer my inventory, automatically order items or have items recommended for me to reorder based on reorder points or demand planning. Basic manufacturing capabilities like work orders, building assemblies, task schedulers, or certainly more advanced manufacturing as well for companies who need that. So net, what we're finding is our customers have a lack of existing system functionality and they're looking for more. The key with this observation is that the ROI that you'll get when you move over to a system with more functionality is you're going to get improved margins. And the reason is because as you automate your business processes, right, as people are doing less manual things, you can continue to grow without having to proportionally add headcount. And that will significantly improve your margins as you grow. Okay. The other key thing with this first observation is you don't want to wait until it's too late. We've had a lot of companies who've waited to switch until it was too late, and they've had near business shutdowns, whether it's been in their supply chain or dealing with audits on the revenue recognition side, etc. So it's important to plan ahead when the right time for your upgrade is, and certainly it's a lot sooner than most people realize. That's been our experience with number 1. Secondly is often current systems can't support our customers' acquisition strategies. So if you're going to add on another entity, often people have to buy a second instance of their existing system, or they need to manage consolidations in Excel, or they just have inability to automate intercompany transactions. So net, what we've heard across our customer base is when I do an acquisition, it's typically there for a reason of economies of scale. So if I'm going to maintain 2 systems and all those costs and then all those manual processes between them, I'm actually adding costs, not even running break even when I finish my acquisition. So in NetSuite, what we have is the ability to handle intercompany transactions as well as to handle intercompany reporting. So we can have multiple legal entities within a system, in one system. So for example, if I want to see my consolidating financials, I can actually do that in real time across my different entities. So it's not like I'm waiting till month end to get some numbers. And what I have the ability to do is add unlimited subsidiaries within one instance of NetSuite. And then you can certainly see that down here in my subsidiary navigator, where I have a handful of subsidiaries in one instance of NetSuite. So what's the bottom line on this one? It's a faster acquisition ROI. So again, the concept of economies of scale for your acquisition, well, you're going to get there faster if we can reduce costs, standardize processes, and allow for elimination of redundant processes through a single instance of NetSuite, a single system to handle our business, which is much more of a shared services approach. And then finally, the third observation we've seen is disparate systems causing an IT mess. So a lot of times our customers will have disconnected systems that don't talk to one another. They'll have multiple versions of the truth when running reports. And they'll also have a heavy reliance on IT for accounting or operational software. So this ends up creating a mess of data, of systems, of who's on first, who's on second, and it certainly can be very challenging. Well, in a system like NetSuite, where it's all in one platform, I can handle different parts of the business altogether. For example, here in my sales tab, I can create opportunities and quotes because it's got a full-blown CRM. Then I can certainly get into my sales orders and invoices because now it's a full accounting package. I can handle my manufacturing requirements because it has an MRP, right? I can handle my demand planning because, again, it has that MRP. And other parts of other systems as well, whether it's marketing, customer support, and so forth and so on. So besides having all data in one place, which facilitates real-time reporting in NetSuite, we're also going to lower our IT costs, because when we're migrating to one system, we can often find some efficiencies in the scaling of our software spend. Additionally, there's no infrastructure needed at all, so it's not like we need servers or to have IT army managing these systems. It's all cloud-based, and it's typically owned and operated by accounting. So it's a little bit of a change in pace from other systems. So to conclude on this slide, upgrading to NetSuite takes on average 4 months, and the ROI is typically realized within the first 12 months of being live. So if you're starting to see these observations or you see this coming down the pike, it's better to address them before it's too late and see if you can get on top of these things. If you'd like any more information or a personalized demo, you can certainly visit us at our website, as well as you can reach out to me directly. I'd be happy to do that. For those who don't know us, we're SCS Cloud. We're a 5-star partner. We're authorized to sell NetSuite. We're certified to implement, administer, and develop on the NetSuite platform. We have a team of over 30 professionals. Everyone's a seasoned or senior level resource, so we don't hire anyone out of college. It's a mix of accountants and developers and operational consultants. We have locations across the U.S. and internationally as well, and we've been nicknamed the Special Forces of NetSuite for being able to tackle very complex projects. Thanks for watching this video on when to upgrade your ERP. And again, if you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you.